How is a New Carrollton officer going to stab me and all the judges want to do with their lawyers is lock me up?
Shand Club Media. I had a discussion with someone recently. So the person says to me, maybe you need to put a lot more information about what's taking place in your video in the description. And my response was, if anyone watches the video don't comprehend what it is that I'm talking about, then clearly it's not meant for them. So I'm going to use an example. In the last video, when I spoke about the criminal, John Bolton, I pointed out why under the Constitution of these United States he is a traitor. That even those whom he called ally Israel, Occupation of Palestine newspaper, they themselves state information given out by them, by their elites, by their officials about this traitor, John Bolton. I rarely, if ever, put links in the description of any of my videos. All I do is make certain statements that anyone who is competent of what I'm talking about can say, oh, okay. But if you're not, then hey, you can tell yourself, well, you ain't making it easy for me in hard work in America. For example, we had a discussion about my statements where I said, and the Creator spoke to me, and also that Lucifer spoke to me. And I'm like, you know, for anyone who is a person of faith, it's not new or strange, because you consistently feel that the Creator is always talking to you about something. It's like an intimate communication. So it's not something strange or alien. But when an exterior force that we might call spirits, entity, angels, demons, whatever you want to call it, something other than yourself tries to interfere in that intimate conversation, that spiritual connection, try to, hinder the line, interject something, you automatically feel it and recognize the source of it, even if you're not able to give a description. The person asked a question, and the question was, well, when you say things like this, people might think you're crazy. And I understand it was a question. So I responded by saying, well, when a person go and listen to many of these evangelists claiming they spoke to the Creator, and the Creator says for them to get money and car and trips and all the kind of other things that they ask for in the name of the Creator, nobody says they're crazy, because as far as they're concerned, they worship wealth and they're all rich. But because I'm saying the source of existence speaks to us all, it's just the individual that's not listening. There's not really a Creator. It's like, that's the stupidest thing in the world. You're something of something. Of course something made you. The debate is whether what made you was a conscious action or a random occurrence. I use the example in saying, listen to the argument of Lucifer. I simply differ from the argument of the others. What makes his point of view, if we understand his point of view to be, which is the only point of view, liberty? You are responsible for you. Who are you going to blame for what you choose? Why would you choose slavery over your liberty?
Think about the conversation between me and this individual. I understand. They're not disagreeing with the facts I'm sharing. They don't really believe I need to, be more clear. The fact is, they want to pretend that they're ignorant. These are the facts. Criminals have tried to murder me because we know we're no longer living in a republic. They have tried several times, which is proof they are afraid of people waking up to the reality. Your vote don't count. That's why Trump was picked and not elected. So when people try to convince you that in a republic, it's not the people's vote that matter, it's any group's vote, and the Electoral College is a group. so they can vote and it will still be the republic you know. They are full of shit, and they're just trying to convince you to be a worthless slave like they are. They have no courage to fight against oppression because you're getting paid to accept slavery. The only thing that make a republic is the people's vote. And when someone tries to convince you otherwise, that's when you know. That is your enemy, telling you a lie, thinking you're a fool.